Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I'm just here for a quick, very easy, beginner-friendly project. And it is based on these humongo file folders. They don't even fit in the screen. That I believe my friend Hazel Anaka sent me some time ago in Happy Mail. I think. I don't know. If not, that's who I'm giving credit to. So we're going to replicate this. I've made some of these before, but I am making some because I thought it would be fun. And I'm making them with wallpaper just to have some simple naked, I call them naked journals. Naked journals, just meaning that there's no embellishments, pockets, those kind of things. And so I whipped this one up real quick. And I think it has 15 pages, and then it has a folio in here. So it's like a folio journal with just a few little tags, cards, paper in the back. And I think what I'm going to do is make a bunch of these so that I can sell them as quick claims on live sales in this year. So here's a couple more that I did. This one, I thought, is this the one? Perhaps, if I wanted, I made another, like a bigger spine. So if I wanted to cut this down a little bit and then reinforce this, it could be a bigger journal. And then this one is just simple. And I'm going to show you quickly how to make one. It's so easy. So easy. So I do have some papers already ready. I did not cut these down because I'm not sure how big this is going to end up being. So all you're going to need seriously, is some wallpaper or a very large piece of paper. Or, you know what, you could do this with 12 by 12 piece of paper. You could do it with any size really, but I'm just doing it with oversized paper. Now, my top of this is cricketado. So we're just going to go with it, and I'll cut this off once I get it all in place. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way really briefly so it's not all winky wonky. So what we're going to do is first I'm going to fold this in half. That's going to give us the depth of our journal. And I want to, I'm going to pull this down so you can kind of see. I want to see here. Ooh, this is going to be tight. I'm going to move it a little bit more. And this is going to fold over right here. So I'm just going to fold it in half, get it straight at the bottom because the bottom is straight, the top is not. And I'm just going to fold it right there. Okay? Easy enough so far, right? Now we're just going to fold this over because this will be our closure. All right, now, before I do anything else, I'm going to cut this down because it's going to bother me. But these are so simple. The reason I like them, and I could, if I wanted to, I could actually double up the wallpaper and sew it to make it even more sturdy, but I'm not going to for this. I don't think we really need to. Okay, now, after you've done this portion of it, I know this doesn't fit. Let me see if I can. There we go. Well, it's almost on screen. Okay, so now we're just going to open it back up. Now, what we want to do, let me show you one of these, is, and you can do it on whichever side you want, but what we're doing is, this is where we're going to sew in our signature. This is where we will tuck other little goodies in the back of the journal. So what we need to do is fold this to a degree. Like this page was not very straight at the top, so it's a little bit crooked, but nothing terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fold this up to, let's see how deep this is. This is almost 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to fold it up and I'm going to crease it all the way across. All right. Now I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to fold it up. Let's go. Well, I'm going to I kind of want to go the same, 2.5 inches, about. But let's see here before we do that. Yep, that should fit. 2.5 inches here. All I'm doing is making sure that my pre-folded pages, I did that in advance, will fit. Okay, now we're good to go. All right, now all there is to it is taking your scissors. You're going to cut out along that line. Boom. And I'm going to cut this at just a little bit of an angle. So this is going to be our flap. I'm also going to cut this one out. Same thing. And cut this one off. I hear children, and I did not send a text to the fan saying doing videos. So we'll see if somebody's coming down. All right, there we go. Now we're going to flip it around here. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to cut that. We're going to cut. Oops. Oh, no, I'm okay. There we go. And we need to cut this one off. That might be easier for me to do it this way. So all I'm doing is cutting. The cover will be the sides out of where the flap will be. Oh, I should probably keep that piece. Oops. And now we're going to fold this up. Oh, I didn't fold. Let me cut this one at an angle. All right. There we go. There we go. We're going to fold this over like that. And I am going to grab a little Velcro dot. I just ordered these on Amazon just as my closure. You could use a magnet if you wanted. You could use hole reinforcers, buttons, anything you wanted. You know, you could make it so you cover it, but we're just going really simple here. Put it about in the middle, fold it down. That is done. All right. There we have it. Your journal cover's finished. Now, I'm going to tuck these in here, and I probably, because this one's a little bit bigger, I'll probably do maybe one more that covers most of that. And then we have our pages. And I went really simple with this. Lots of writing space. I did think about, I might add a little bit of trim on the side, but first I want to get it into the journal. So I'm just going to shore these up so that everything is kind of in its place. And nothing is too wonky. I'm just checking it to make sure they're fairly even. Those are good. Okay, now I'm going to make sure they're all together. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I have to tell you, my cleaning lady was here yesterday. Her name is Demi. So during break, she was like, I want a job, but she has, you know, all kinds of other things going on, and she's traveling a little bit. So I said, well, I'll pay you to clean. So did her Nana, told her the same thing. So she is cleaning for us. And man, did she do an amazing job. Like, ugh. Feels so good. She worked really hard the first round. You know, I probably needed it, you know. I think I'm gonna, she did like a deep clean on it. So, no, she did not do my craft room. I just want to make sure that that's going to clear. I think it'll be okay. All right. So now what we are going to do is just hold this up here. I'm going to kind of position it about right here. Now, oop, no. There we go. Now I'm holding this, so, because this is so far apart, but I think it will be just fine. All right, so all I'm going to do is push through this middle all the way to the back. You can see we're just going to do a normal pamphlet stitch. I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to go, probably about right there. Make sure that's going through again right at the crease. And it is. You can kind of see that. Sort of. It's my needle. And then we're going to do it one more time at about the same spot. And there we go. All right, now I'm going to leave this in here for a minute while I grab my needle, and I've got some wax thread. You could use all kinds of different things, but this is what we're going to use. And I'm going to start in the middle because I think, well, we'll see how I think it'll be fine this way. So now I'm just pushing this through, and this sometimes is hard, and you might need, why isn't that going through there? Hang on, I'm going to get a pair of pliers just to save my fingers. There we go. So I'm going to pull it through. Okay, so I put it through the middle. I'm pulling it through here. And for those of you who have done this a bajillion times, thanks for being patient. This is for all of you who maybe have never done this before. Now you're just going to pick one side and come back through those holes. Make sure it comes up through the center again. Ooh, it might be a little off. Now let me get through that. There we go. The reason I like to use the, dang it. I like to use the, there we go. Wallpaper is it's so durable, and it just makes such a nice cover without doing much extra. It makes a simple little journal. I'm taking out my pokey tool, so that was kind of holding it together, and that was the purpose of me doing that. Now I am going to make sure that I'm pulling this pretty tight, and then I'm going to come all the way across. Oh Lord, you know what I didn't check? Let's make sure this is the right way. Yes, it is. Whew. Have you ever done that? I've done that once, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I had to take it all out, put it all back in. All right. Pulling it through again. And make sure your needle and thread don't come apart. And I'm pulling it really tight. And then I'm coming back up through the same hole. It was right here. Excuse me. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. And I just want to make sure it goes, this one goes under. So I'm going to pull. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Come here. There we go. All right, now it is on both sides. I'm going to double, triple, quadruple check that it is very secure. I'm going to double knot it, and sometimes I do a bow, sometimes I don't. I guess we can just stick a bow in there. Maybe. Let me undo this. There we go. Put my And that is the quickest journal ever. So if you are just getting started and you're like, what's this junk journal business all about? And you want to try something really simple, you can, and remember, if you have, especially if you have like a piece of wallpaper, or something sturdier like that, and it's just paper folding, it's a good way to test and create a journal. You don't have to do this little folio in it. You can just fold a piece of wallpaper or sturdy paper in half, maybe double one up, sew around it, glue it together, whatever, and start creating your pages and sew it in just like that. And I would suggest, if you've never done a pamphlet stitch, just try on something you don't care about first, just because that will save you a lot of headache. And then you've got your journal, and now you've got this great folio that is really able to fit all kinds of stuff. So the reason I did this like I did is because once you start putting things inside of your journals, you know, it starts to get fatter and fatter. And this has a lot of give, so you still can put a ton of stuff in there and have a lot of room to play with. So that, my friends, is an easy, very simple folio journal. And I hope you give it a go. And be sure to join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on my YouTube channel for a live sale, as well as join the Makers Market, where we also do live sales. We do community contests and collaborations, show and tells. It's just a great room, or a great place to chat and hang out. If you want to sell things, buy things, that's a really cool place to do it. And it's just district.net/Makers Market. We will see you on the next video. And until then, have a great day. And remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.